Hey everybody, I put a question out on Facebook, okay? And I wanted to get a response.
Oh gosh.
So I want to share with you some of the responses I got, mostly from women and from a couple of men. Check this out. So here we go. I put it out there. Why are women? I said black women / women in general. Why they're so angry.
Okay.
One of the first comments I got was, women get angry because men ask some really stupid questions.
What? Well, they do ask stupid questions.
Like?
I mean, I don't know. I gotta think about that. We'll come back.
Exactly. But see, that's my point. If the woman don't like the question, it's stupid.
Well, that was her opinion.
But you just said we do.
I mean,
so that's her opinion, and you just backed it up.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait, you're confusing me.
No,
I have to think about this.
Nah.
Think about it.
Okay. Let me. Here's another.
Okay.
Here's another. A young lady said, "I think women are so angry from holding things in for a long time." I so agree with you.
Well,
you guys can hold
true.
things in like nobody's business.
Well, sometimes women hold things in because they're afraid that if they tell the guy what they really feel and what they're really thinking, they're gonna lose him. I know it's stupid, but you know, women.
But y'all said we asked some of the stupidest questions.
But a lot of times they hold in their feelings. Well, I don't want to tell him how I really feel about that because, you know, he might leave or cheat on me or something crazy like that.
So you're willing to endure?
Oh yeah.
Because you don't want him to leave?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's look at this.
That's what women do.
This one is from a guy.
Okay.
And I was waiting for a guy to respond.
Okay.
This guy said, "I think it comes from the independent woman complex." See, they got so caught up in I can do it for myself. I don't need nobody mentality that they got this it's called, he said, functioning adult, something that functioning adults do, that I don't need nobody. They gave themselves kudos for having a job, a place to stay, a car, and forgot the joy of having someone to share these things with.
Wow.
And this creates the amped up anger when they get mad. It's more about them than anything.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And so that was a man that said that. Man,
Yes.
you could tell he must have had a jacked up relationship.
No.
He must have really got played.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
He must have got played. He's letting us know how jacked up his last relationship was.
Well, really think about it. There are a lot of women out there that are independent now, right?
Well, you know,
there are women that are independent.
Why are they independent?
They're making more. Wait, well, let's get to it. They're making more money, and they're doing a lot of things on their own.
Yeah, because
And
they have to. Because men don't stand up. Black men especially. I hate to say that. I hate to say that.
You just say that.
I did say that. I hate to say that.
Some black
Because
men.
I love the brothers. I love the brothers.
Now, when you beat us up,
Brothers got a lot of growing up to do. Taking responsibility, grow up, grow the hell up, please.
Wow.
I mean, how long? I mean, you're 40, you're 45, you're still acting like you're 25. You know, thinking that if you stay in the clubs and you're 40-something years old, thinking if I stay out here, that's keeping me young, and you're looking like the old man at the club.
let me ask you a question.
It's time to grow up, you know?
Do you think that a woman should be out looking for a man in a club?
No.
But they do.
Well, yeah.
So if you out in the clubs, ladies, looking for a
And
man.
men do it both are.
But I know that.
Don't slander women.
No, I'm not. This is what I'm saying. If I'm talking about to the ladies right now. If you're looking for a quality man, why are you looking for him at the click? Chick Ricks. I'm just going back in the day. Why are you looking at him at these? Why are you looking for him at a club? And then, just like the man said, he said, and I repeat, he said they give themselves kudos for having a job, a place to stay, and forgot the importance of having someone to share with. So, ladies,
but men
even
today,
if you're making $200,000 a year, don't forget the end all, the be all, and how this thing is supposed to go. You're supposed to be in a relationship with a man. So what if you make
But here's the thing. You know, that's all fine and dandy, and that's the way it should be, you know, sharing your life with somebody, that's all great. But we're in a different time now.
Why?
Listen, men don't want relationship. They don't want you. See, that's why you see.
Let's go back.
See,
Let's go back.
See his face.
Some
Because he
men,
knows I'm right. A
some
large majority
You sound
of
like
men
you sound
do not
like
want to be in relationships, especially the Afro-American men. See, I gave it the proper terminology, Afro-American. They don't want to be in a relationship. They'll tell you in a minute. Well, I'm just doing my thing. I like your company and everything. I think you fine and sexy and all that. But, I'm not trying to, be in a committed relationship. I don't think I'm ready for all that right now. But I do like hanging out with you. I do like kicking it with you. What does that mean? What he's saying is, I do like screwing you if you let me, with no strings attached, if you'll let me. But I don't want nothing with you. And so when you come back later and say, but we've been spending all this time together, and I see you every day, and he gonna say, wait a minute now, I didn't tell you. I already told you from the beginning I ain't want to be in a relationship.
The gloves are off. The gloves are off.
That's
the gloves are off.
what he gonna say.
Now,
so that dude that wrote that, he don't have no spine. Okay, that guy right there, probably did not have a spine or a backbone.
Maybe he was with a woman that tried to run him over.
Maybe he was a man not being a man, and he let her run him over.
Okay.
Because I don't know very many black men that let women run them over anyway. Not the black men I know.
And not me.
They'll bust you in your head before they.
I ain't gonna bust nobody in the head, but I ain't gonna let nobody run me over.
Right. That's the black man. They're not gonna do. So
look at this.
Was weak.
But let me ask you a question.
He was weak.
Why couldn't it be? Why he couldn't just be a nice guy? He's probably not that guy that's gonna go upside your head. He's probably not the guy that's gonna cuss you out. He's probably the guy that's just gonna rub your feet, bring some bath water, cook for you, and do all this stuff. Women see that as weak.
No,
and
they don't.
Some women do see that as weak. You know they do.
But that woman who sees that as weak, that woman does have some issues.
Exactly.
And they may come from a black man or the man of her life not standing up, not being responsible, because the brother's got a problem with the responsibility.
What?
He knows I'm
Can you stop generalizing?
I have to do it's the truth.
You sound like this right here. Listen to this crap. Listen to this bull. Look, all men fall short. All. Okay? It's big. All. It doesn't make us angry. It's simply a disappointment. Angers come from the struggle of trying to be everything for everyone. Job, children, family, and your man, and not being appreciated enough for him. Let me tell you something. I'm putting to you like this. First of all men, now this ain't personal or nothing. I'm talking from a man's standpoint. All men are not weak. All men are not, do not fall short. Let me tell you something. Everybody, if you're a person of God, all people have fallen short. Okay? Period. No matter who you are, what you do. What happens is when a woman gets in a situation, or a woman is treated a certain way, or a woman don't get what they need at home, or a woman runs into that man who falls short or who don't know how to treat them, we all get put in that category. And I think that is the biggest load of crap ever. Period.
I agree with you.
Give me a break. You can't say all, because all of us aren't like that. A lot of us take care of our responsibility. A lot of us know how to love you. A lot of us will treat you right. And a lot of us are going to treat you like a woman you are. It don't got nothing to do with how much money you make or how much money we make.
No, it doesn't have anything to do with that. However, you said a lot of us. On the big pie here, you got 100%. I'm going to say, I think I'm pretty correct on this right here.
What?
That 80%
don't?
And I don't.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that awful to say?
Wow. 80%?
Man, it's terrible.
Let me tell you something.
It is true.
You get conversations like this when it's that time of month.
It's the truth. It's the truth. It ain't that time of month.
I know, but it might as well be.
But it's the truth. It's the truth. And it's a horrible thing to have to face. But brothers need to step it up and be the men that God created them to be. But stand up and be the men you were meant to be. Stop making excuses. Be the man and stop putting everything on the woman, because I tell you what, God's gonna hold that man responsible, not the woman. He's gonna hold that man responsible.
Women,
I'm
hear me. Hear me roar. You know y'all say hear me roar. Hear me roar, women. Give us a break, okay? give us a break and give us a chance.
We have given you a break.
No, listen. Now I let you talk.
just
now I'm about to cut you off because I listen to everything. Whatever I did, you gonna listen to me now, ladies. Give us a break. And what do I mean by give us a break? Do I mean let us off the hook? Do I mean don't hold us accountable? It's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is give us a chance. If you've been hurt, give us a chance to show you that we're not the one that's going to hurt you or the one that did hurt you. Give us a chance to show you that we're going to step up to the plate. Give us a chance to show you that all men aren't the same. Because when you walk into, listen, and you know, and just please, if you agree with me, just say yes, because I'm always going to hear your point. But a lot of times women go into situations looking at a man and comparing him to what she went through. Look, she always says, I wonder if he gonna be, yeah, but we're talking about women right now.
Oh, okay.
She always says, I wonder if he gonna be like, oh boy, I wonder if he gonna do this. Is he gonna open the door for me? If he don't open the door for me, that means he ain't no gentleman. What?
So you say
maybe it's raining outside and you came right to the door and he had to go around, or maybe y'all just walked to the door. Hey, it is the new millennium, right?
What does that mean?
Just open the dang old door.
Everybody,
it's okay to open the door. It's okay. I think men should open the door.
They don't.
Listen. I do, but let me. Don't get mad. Don't get mad because should he open the door for you every single time?
Yes.
Why?
Why not?
Why can't you open the door sometime for him?
You know what?
Hey, my king. Here you go. Let me open the door. You open the door for me all the time. You rub my feet. Let me get that door for you. Just this once.
I think that you need some medication.
I don't need nothing.
When you just
I need some truth.
It is obvious that there is something wrong.
Need some truth.
When you just said
I need you.
And it's okay.
And all you other women to give us a break.
And now.
Okay, everybody. Now, we're back. And as you can see, we have gotten hot, heavy, and heated in here over this subject of why black women are so angry. And sorry, women in general. I want to go back to some of the comments from the people that wrote in and see what they had to say. And remember, these are black women, these are our different race women, and some men.
There are a lot
but check this out.
There are a lot of them.
Look, I got a good one. This one says...
Here's a short one.
She said, I'm gonna go to a short one.
Yeah, go to a short one.
This person says, some women are so angry based on their experience with men.
Well, that's true.
That's true.
That's
okay?
True. But that's true for everybody. That's true for men and women.
And this is...
Men have just as much baggage as women do.
I really... thank you. I'm glad you said that.
They really do.
Which brings me to the next person. I really like this one. This person said, a lady, she said, maybe those of us who are disappointed hold our men and people in general to an unreasonable and unhealthy level of expectations.
Well, that's true. I mean, because if you have
Thank you.
If you have a woman,
Thank you.
I hate to say this, ladies. I have to say this. I hate to say it, but if you have a woman and she's not whole, so you come into a new relationship with a new guy. You're not whole. You're broken, emotionally scarred from whatever happened, childhood, previous relationship. Yesterday somebody was nasty, whatever. I'm just being right. And so now you're in this new relationship. You're not whole. So now you're looking to him to make you whole, and which is gonna suck the freaking life out of that relationship.
Because you got to start with you.
Well, you got to be whole first.
You got to start with you.
Yeah. So that relationship is probably doomed from the beginning.
Yeah.
Because you hold and you're gonna suck it dry, and you're gonna suck it dry, and then you're gonna find this wrong, and then that wrong, and then that, and men do the same thing. And then you're gonna find this wrong with him or with the relationship. Why did he say that to me? Why did he say it that way? Well, maybe he meant this, and and it goes. You go crazy, you get the enemy telling you all kinds of goofy lies,
Right. I got a couple. That's absolutely right.
Yes.
I have a couple.
Thank you for acknowledging that I was right.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
I'm gonna tell you when you're right.
Yeah, thank
but when
you.
you're wrong, I'm gonna tell you
Because
dead
he was
wrong.
gonna
too.
talk right over me and go
No.
to the next thing.
No, I'm sorry.
But thank you.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I'm just trying to get it out there so you can see in lieu of time.
Yeah,
but
in
but
lieu of
you
time.
you are that was on point.
Thank you
That
so
was.
much for acknowledging me.
Listen to this, right? This is a guy. He says, as I look at the comments, most of the anger stems from being everything to everyone, as blank blank said, and most women have claimed, right? And they said, most women are not giving their mate a chance to succeed or fail with them because of the independent complex. Try allowing someone to help with the kids, maintain the house, and so forth. And yes, the same goes for men trying to conquer the world on their own. So what he's saying
That's
is
what men
give
do.
men, but look, he said give men a chance to help you, and then he said men had that same problem too. So what I like about
How
this,
many men are trying to help?
But look,
I'm still stuck right there.
But you got to give a man credit because he's saying that the men have to step up as well. He's saying that.
He's
So
saying
you
the
gotta
man being wanting to take care of. What did he say?
He said.
What did the guy say about the guy?
He told the women to try allowing us to do something. Let us do it. Because a lot of times women be like, I'm just gonna do it anyway. Let us do it sometime. And then after that, he says, look, and then after that, he says.
Because most women, I think, are not in a relationship.
He said the same goes for men trying to conquer the world on their own. Stop trying to do it all yourself, men, and let your mate help.
What about all the women that are single? All the women that are single. It's a lot of single women.
You know what? I think
all the single women.
Why they single?
That's how many it is.
They might be single.
They
might be single because they so angry. Don't nobody want to deal with an angry woman.
That is not true.
I'm just saying.
I'm single.
Men would rather.
I'm not angry. You know what? I'm gonna hit you in your chin.
I didn't even say anything. I didn't say anything.
Don't look off like that.
I can't look. See, I can't.
Don't look off like that.
I didn't do nothing. I just look.
I am not an angry woman. I am not angry.
Some in my eye.
Yeah, it's gonna be my fifth in a minute.
She's not an angry woman.
I'm not an angry woman.
Very opinionated.
And what's wrong with that? What's wrong with me being opinionated? Oh, that's right.
Sometimes you gotta just.
I'm supposed to put my scarf on my head and keep my mouth shut.
Sometimes
and walk behind you with my head down, right? Yeah, keep my mouth shut.
Sometimes you just gotta.
Yeah, well, I have.
You know what they say? Sometimes it's just better not to say nothing.
You're right, but dealing with you guys, you would rather we not say nothing about nothing. Don't say, because most black men don't want you to say nothing to them about nothing. I don't care how, if you word it, just, well, honey, I was just, listen, I was just thinking, instead of saying, do this, you should do this, that's stupid what you did. Instead of saying it that way, you say, well, I was just thinking that maybe if you did it this way, I don't know, what do you think about that? What do you think? I was just thinking, if you make it as a suggestion. But
so
even
now we gotta walk on eggshells.
But even
and if you're about to say something, I can't say it that way.
But no, it's not about walking on eggshells. But
it's about saying it the way you want to say it.
I just said that's the woman saying that to the man.
Right.
Making suggestions.
Yeah. I want you to talk, but I want you to talk how I want you to talk, puppet.
I wasn't telling you to say those.
I know you're telling me to say it.
I'm saying this is how women, even if they phrase it the way that he can receive it, then then he still got a problem.
Oh, okay.
He still got, because he got his own issues. That guy.
Okay, let me tell you this. This is kind of cool that you start talking about the communication piece, because one of our viewers said, Daryl, a woman also gets angry when she has to try to read a man's mind because he doesn't communicate about the things that are important for the both of them in a relationship. Just like men say they are not mind readers, we aren't either.
Well, that's true.
Mm.
That is true.
Yeah.
Because you are trying to anticipate, what does he mean when he say this? And what does he mean when he say that? But I mean, to me, if they love each other, if they respect each other, there would be open. If they trust each other, there would be a better communication. So there's some trust issues there too now.
Do me a favor. Read this one.
Which one?
Read this one.
Let me give you this peace. Oh, he spelled peace. P-E-A-C-E.
Peace.
We are human. We are not going to be inspired at all times. A lot of times people need to vent. Sometimes it's not about you. My experience has showed me that they are not really looking for feedback, just want an ear. This is a male talking, saying this, ladies. Sometimes the best words said are the ones that are not said. So what I do is let it die down, and then we can talk about it and not shout about it. Now that brother right there is on to something.
Hey.
That brother is on to something.
Hey. That was a good one.
That was a good one. Well, that's a guy who knows the heart of a woman.
Tim, you on to something, Tim.
He knows the heart of a woman.
Yes, that's good.
He knows the heart of a woman. Yeah, he knows the heart of a woman.
That's cool. I'm gonna give you one more, and then
I have something to say about something that happened to me.
Because our time is running out, and this is juicy, and I hope you're enjoying it. Remember, leave your comments and
but I have to tell my story too.
I know. I'm just kidding. We got to do this stuff, right? Okay. So just hit us up on Twitter, Facebook, and go to the website and leave your opinions and what your thoughts are about this topic. And I'm gonna say this last one, and Jackie is gonna give you a story.
I gotta give you this story. This is what happened to me.
So here we go.
It's an angry story.
And this is a lady. She says, I guess I'll say that in general, people are just impatient. Women and men. It takes a lot of patience and humility to approach life objectively. People tend to react rather than respond to situations, and reactions are typically explosive or emotional.
Well, that's true.
Wow.
Well, if you are in your emotions, okay, you guys are having a discussion and you are in your emotions, it's going to be explosive.
Yeah.
Because you're not thinking. You're thinking about what I want to say next. He's thinking about what he wants to say next. And so everybody's in their emotions, and when you get in your emotions, you are not thinking.
So you're really not
thinking.
You're really not paying attention. So what
you're
can
not
happen
listening
is
to what they're saying.
Exactly. A person can say one thing that you don't like or click something in your head, and you're right in your emotions and ready to explode back. And you're so busy waiting for your turn to come back, you're not gonna even hear the rest of the stuff they said.
No.
And they explained it and told you in a way where it wasn't offensive, but because you heard that one word, that buzzword,
that triggered that emotional response.
Now you got this explosion.
And now you're in your emotions, and once you get in your emotions, you've already lost.
Man.
I mean, you've already lost the conversation. The communication is over the moment you get in your emotions. That's the way it is.
It started off as why black women are so angry to why women are angry in general. And then it kind of went into the whole communication factor.
Well, okay.
And that's what happens with us. But we want to hear what you have to say.
Okay.
Tell us about this.
This happened to me. Now, it wasn't like this colossal thing, but this was somebody from my past. That has been calling me.
Okay.
I don't know why this person calls me, because it didn't work before and it's not gonna work now. But he calls me up. We had a big falling out. I don't know, back a couple months ago. So I was never gonna talk to him again, and vice versa, and whatever. But he calls me up to tell me, to say hi. I guess I really think it was to feel me out, to see what I communicate with him. But I did, I was in a good mood. I talked to him, we were talking. And then we had this light conversation about this.
You opened the door back up.
I did open the door.
I'll tell you about that.
Yeah, you gonna tell me about it? I need to know about
I'm
that.
gonna tell you.
Okay, so we had this dialogue and we're talking about traveling, and it was a whole bunch of fluffy conversation about nothing.
Yeah.
It was about nothing.
Oh, it was about something.
But it was all this conversation, and then he was gonna come out and take me to dinner or whatever. But he ended up getting stopped, and we ended up not going. But calls me up and everything, and then we hang up the phone, and I text him to say, something we had just got through talking about, and I text him. I'm talking about I just hung the phone, text him, he never responded. I was like, what is that? So then some hours later, I sent him another text about the very thing we were talking about earlier, and it was just light-hearted stuff like going to the DMV, something like that. And I sent him another text, never responded. I was like, So I sent a text because it kind of slightly irritated me. So I sent a text and I said,
you got
okay.
angry.
So I said, no, I didn't get angry. I became irritated. There is a difference. So I sent a text. I'm not emotionally vested, so I didn't become angry. You got to be emotionally vested to become angry.
Well, being irritated is a part of emotion.
No, but I was slightly, just slightly irritated. So I sent him a text and I said, what's up? Am I talking to air? That's what my text message said. Because it pissed me off.
Because she was slightly angry.
I was slightly irritated.
Slightly angry.
And guess what? No response.
No response.
So then I was like, So he was getting ready to go out of town the next day.
Yeah.
And I realized.
He was trying to get some before he went out of town.
I think he knew he wasn't gonna get that, but I think he was trying to set it up.
Right. Oh yeah,
he was setting it up.
He tried to put it in play.
But he knew he was setting it up. Now but all of that, men, that's the kind of stuff they do. They play little games like that, and then I just knew that he's going out of town with somebody else. There's someone else going on the trip with him. That's why he couldn't answer the. That's why he didn't send the text back.
Let me help
That's
you
why he never called back. Like I didn't know that.
Women,
Come on.
Let me help you.
It was so stupid. But this is the kind of stupid stuff the guys. See how stupid that is? That's the kind of dumb stuff they do.
Hey. Let me help you out, ladies.
And I guarantee you that as soon as he comes back to town, guess what?
Are you gonna call
he's gonna be calling
call
and texting like nothing ever happened.
He's gonna call you. Something happened. Something happened to his phone.
My phone,
he had
Sprint,
an
blah,
emergency.
blah, blah.
I was getting ready to go out of town.
I was running around. I didn't see.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's coming.
Like I didn't see that. Like I didn't know that.
See, guys, that's what we make our mistakes.
See,
and I can understand.
Now you hear me talking about. I knew what he was doing. I knew what all that meant.
This is why women get so angry with us men.
Yeah, because it's just
we play these games, and some of us call ourselves players and all that, and we don't know how to play the game.
That is not a player move.
We don't know how to play the game.
That's a dumb move.
If nothing else, he should have texted her back, right? Right, guys? He should have texted her back, and he should have had a little conversation with her, probably snuck off and called her, whatever he needed to do.
He didn't text me back for this reason.
Exactly.
You know why he didn't text me back? Because I think he thought in his gigantic ego mind that I wanted to see him or something. But he knew he couldn't see me because he would Shay Shay, Tay Tay.
But question.
They going out of town together. So he didn't want me to get that in my head.
But question.
So he just didn't respond.
If he would have called you and said, "Can I see you before I leave?" What would you have said?
I would have said no.
You would have said no.
I would have said no.
You would have said no.
I would have said no.
But you already hung out with him.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you talked to him?
I talked to him, but I did not hang out with him.
Okay.
We did not hang out.
Okay.
Because I know the dude.
You knew he was on something?
I knew he was on something.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you the truth. And so is he. Take it to heart.
No. Don't take it to heart.
No, some of
take it for what it is. No, take it for what it is. Take it for, to a certain extent, yeah, take it to heart.
Some of it.
But don't take it personal. Like it's an attack. This is to help each other. Because I want to hear what you got to say, because your story might help me. Your story might help Jackie. That's the whole point. Our stories can help you. So let's help each other. And then that way we know that
we want you whole.
Black women won't be angry.
We want you whole. We want you whole. I'm whole now. We want you whole.
Hey, being whole is the place to be.
That's right.
We'll see you next time on the Jackie and Daryl Show.
All right, see ya.
Take care.